What's up, YouTube? The more you appreciate, the more you appreciate. And I mean that in every way. The more you depreciate, the more you depreciate. So if you see lack in all of life, that means you are only experiencing lack within yourself. And again, that's the perfect mantra, like anybody would say, right? To just appreciate. Thank you. That's the best mantra in the world, because then you're more thankful and appreciative of yourself. Only way to do that is to know yourself. And that's how you have to be. You have to get to that state where you are not detached from the body, but you have the ability, the capacity to view the body as something separate from self, or something that is not self but yet intimately tied to self. So we could look at it like it's the paintbrush, not the painter. So the body, experiencing having a body, is something that we should just appreciate. Just appreciate that you have a body to be able to learn in dark ways and light ways. So people say they have these different sensations that are supposedly negative, but again, it just comes down to being able to appreciate the fact that you have the ability to experience positive and negative. And then at that point, everything will come to you in a balanced way. You will experience the positive and the negative balanced. It won't be, they will basically both subside. They will no longer exist, because they are two complementary halves of one whole, and the one whole being you. So that's just alignment. Again, it just comes down to alignment in the spine, because posture is everything. Again, we look at people that have compacted colons. It destroys the posture. The posture is thrown off, then the mentality is thrown off. When our posture is broken from the core, because our core strength is lacking generally as a species, our core strength is lacking, so our concerns subconsciously turn to the core. You see a lot of people are concerned with their belly fat, or that connection between that tummy area, because that's not the stomach. Your stomach is the size of your fist, and it's on the left side. Like, it's not just the size of your personal fist. This is intestines. Anything you feel in the belly region or abdominal region is intestines. So that's the lower self, and anything that might be in that brain, the intestinal brain, basically. Because if you look at a brain and the intestines, look like the same thing pretty much. Just unraveling them would just look like long tubes. So you have a situation where our posture is destroyed, and our focus is that of the lower self. Our focus is all on lower self. So males, again, with the circumcision, your concern is your penis, because you've been violated in such a way that that's your concern. And it usually, you have this manhood, or this guard, basically, that you're guarding all the time, this hood that you're constantly guarding because you have had it cut off. So you basically forever keep this tension there, and then the tension starts to show in here, because this is all intestines, and you have that tension between lower self and higher self, because there's a blockage there usually. But of course, the trauma is what initiated a lot of the tension as far as males go. And then we got to understand that just focusing on the lower self, again, our energy goes to where we focus. So we expand there. So the more we focus on the lower self, we expand. We get more water, we retain more everything. And then more stress is accumulated. And when stress happens, proteins, fats, and sugars all bond together. Cholesterol builds up because of what stress does, as far as the chemicals that get released, the hormones that get released from stress. And it all stems from physical, supposed spiritual or subtle stresses. And it's just that real. I mean, it's that real. Posture is everything. You know, posture, if your body is an antenna, you got to understand that you want your antenna in the direction of whatever tune that you want to pick up. So if you're not geared and directed in the way that is pleasant or complimentary for your existence, then you're not going to pick up the channel that you deserve. So posture is everything, and we are developing rigor mortis. Like I'm saying, like, the core is being destroyed, and we're being broken in half, developing rigor mortis. A greater percent of the population has some sort of worm in their higher and lower selves, so their thoughts aren't even their thoughts. Again, every sensation in the body is a voice, because every vibration is a voice. Voice is vibration. So you have basically a decomposing body in front of you. And if that body were to have a child, I mean, you see what the sum of that would be. We have a passing down of the parasite, and now the parasite can perpetuate itself in this next bag of energy or bag of iron blood, known as another human body or infant. And we have a host of different problems. Again, lupus and these types of things, when the parasites burrow through the intestines and all the other organs, it creates openings in the system, in the tissue, to where waste can now flow in all throughout the system, and the body doesn't know what to attack. So organs might get ate up. Everything eventually just, there is no line between life and death, and that's what a parasite would love to create, an environment like such. Because you start to decay inside, parasites are here to convert dead energy. The more dead energy you welcome, they eat it. Now, as your oxygen of all the cells become deoxygenized, so then they start to die. Now the parasite just sees it all as death, and it's all fair game. So you're dying from the inside out. You know, you basically just decay from the inside out, and then we put you in a box, and then we say you're dead. But you were dead spiritually and all those other things a long time ago, and then the body's the last thing to fall. Because again, it comes from thoughts. I can, then you do it. Or I can't, then you don't. So then you die inside, spiritually or in subtle levels, mentally, then you physically die. So that's just life in a nutshell. Again, the I Manual by R. Bud is online. The Meantime for my beginner yogis is out there. It's by R. Bud. It's on Amazon. You can get the PDFs if you email me. They're very short reads, very easy to read, but they're nutritionally dense, so they pack a punch. There's 6 other texts. They're all about sexuality, getting your posture together, how to control your breathing, your diet, cleansing, the herbs, all of that. So enjoy your days of the week, because that's what's going on. You're being weakened by the weekend. And yeah, so enjoy your Memorial Day weekend if you're in America, and if you're elsewhere, just look at whatever, man. Live from breath to breath. I don't even look at this type of time stuff, but I'm subjected to it now at this point, and I won't let it get to me. I'm just saying that if you're experiencing it, you might as well take in the experience, and then you can move on from it, and instead of trying to recreate old experiences and then they lose their luster.